guys, my name's Gracie, and today we're going to be talking about human trafficking and the dangers of it and how to prevent it from happening to you guys or somebody else. And these are going to be helpful tips for you guys. Right here is a balloon. I didn't have an actual ribbon, but this is a balloon, the closest thing I could find. But this is the color for human trafficking awareness, and I thought this would be a good visual aid for you guys to see the color of it and know that, hey, this is what the color means. Well, human trafficking is mostly in third world countries, but it is become a serious issue in the United States. And the goal of this is just basically to tell you guys, the dangers of it and hopefully to understand that this has become a serious issue in the United States. Well, it's become such an issue, we need the government organizations and the non-government organizations to strengthen their initiatives and be more forceful with this, and so we can become better, stronger, so this doesn't happen to so many people. About 24.9 million people so far have been a victim of human trafficking, and the data that I have collected, and it has gotten to become a very serious issue. And human trafficking is basically somebody that steals for a profit. Like, they can steal people, steal anything. But when it comes to human trafficking, such as sex trafficking, they're basically selling people, and that's why they've called it the modern day slavery, because they're stealing people, they're kidnapping people, and they're making them work and doing these things that they don't want to do. They're for forcing them to do it, and they pick a target, and anyone can be a target. It doesn't matter who you are. And they'll sit there and they'll stalk you, they'll watch you, your weaknesses, your family, everything. And once they get you, they can use that against you. Say, if you do this, I'm going to hurt your friends, I'm going to hurt your family. And then they start to brainwash them, or Stockholm syndrome, and they think, okay, I can't do this, they're going to hurt them. So that's why they don't actually escape most of the time, because they're scared they're going to hurt their family. And sometimes they actually do. It just depends on who you're dealing with at the moment. But being a target, they don't pick anyone. It's just a random pick. They think they're gonna make me money, so they just take you. And the sex traffickers, they can be anybody as well. It doesn't matter your race or your gender, age. It doesn't matter. Anyone can be a sex trafficker, and they will sit there and they'll physically and emotionally abuse you, isolate you from everybody. They'll brainwash you. They do unspeakable things. They're not good people. But sex trafficking has become very serious in the United States. But it is very serious in third world countries as well. But with the but that does happen in big cities and small towns. It doesn't matter where you are. Like in small town Philadelphia or New York City, it happens anywhere. And with the victims, it's very important not to become a victim, obviously, but the ways to prevent it is you can go and don't go anywhere by yourself, be in big groups, like around big groups of 5. They can come in groups as well, but it's always good to be in a group regardless. And whether you're in a group by yourself or in your group, always look around, but know your surroundings. Make sure no one's like following you guys or looking at you for too long. You want to be sure that you know what's going on. And when you sit there, you need to just be sure you're surrounded. And if you do go by yourself, you need to still be aware of your surroundings. But like, let's say you are in a big group with your friends, and you see this guy talking to one of your friends, and it's not giving you off a good vibe. That's when you need to eliminate him and get your friends and go somewhere else. And that way, that's a danger that's gone. He was a potential danger, and you just gotta make sure you look out for your friends as well. And if you do not, this is a very good strategy that the traffickers do use. They'll sit there and talk to you online and think there's someone else, and they're not. And so if you ever want to go see someone that's online, I do not encourage it. But if you do, you need to go with a big group of people, so that way, if that's not who they say they are, you're safe. You're more safe than by yourself. And this is like a few ways to prevent yourself from getting into those scary situations. But over like 8,000 cases are only reported every year for human trafficking. Some don't go reported because it goes and people say, oh, they're young teens, they just ran away, they're missing. Turns out they could be human trafficked, and that's what happens. But in conclusion, I hope this was able to help you prevent, shed to light on the dangers of it, and to know what's going on outside in the world, and to help you be more alert. And I hope this message was helpful. Thank you.